There was a time when I had nothing, no love, no home, no hope, abandoned as a baby, starved, beaten, forgotten. But God had a plan. Through every tear, every trial, every night I cried myself to sleep, I held on to one thing, faith, because Esther 4:14 says, "And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" Look at me now, a doctor, a survivor, a living miracle. If my story touched your heart, imagine how many lives we can inspire together. Join me on this journey of hope and resilience. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's inspire the world, one story at a time. Turn on notifications so you never miss an inspiring story. I was left to suffer, yes, but God raised me up for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this? Esther 4:14. Look at me now. A child once abandoned, left to the mercy of the world, before she even had the chance to say, "Mama." At just 7 months old, the woman who gave me life walked away, leaving me behind. I don't remember her arms, her scent, or the warmth of her love. My grandmother took me in, wrapping me in the fragile cocoon of her love. But love, it seems, was a fleeting luxury. At 7 years old, death came knocking, and just like that, I lost the only person who had ever truly cared for me. My little hands, barely able to wipe my own tears, were forced into the cruel embrace of a new life. My father's house. Oh, how I thought I'd finally found home. I imagined warm meals, soft lullabies, and a father's protection. But I was wrong. So wrong. My stepmother was not a mother. She was a storm that never ended. Her heart was a locked door, and I was left out in the cold. Hunger became my daily companion. Some nights I went to bed with an emptiness so deep, I thought I would disappear into it. I was so starved that daylight itself turned dark before my eyes. One day, the hunger was unbearable. I found myself crouched near our dog's plate, eating what even an animal had left behind. I swallowed my shame along with the scraps. But I was caught by the neighbor's son, whose mother later called me over. With eyes full of sorrow, she asked if it was true. My lips trembled. I begged her not to tell my stepmother. I knew what would come next if she did. Pain, more pain. That kind woman cried for me, and without saying much, she did what no one else had done. She made a promise to feed me in secret, a promise she kept until the day we moved away. But food was only one of the ways my stepmother punished me. Oh, if only hunger had been my worst suffering. She made my body her battlefield, flogging me until my small frame collapsed, my skin screaming from the blows. And when my tears weren't enough, she reached for something worse. Pepper in my eyes, my armpits, my private parts, tying me up and leaving me in a filthy toilet, forgotten like a piece of trash. Even water, something as simple, as necessary, as human, was a privilege I was denied. I remember kneeling, begging her for just a sip, only for her to laugh and tell me to drink my own urine if I was so thirsty. I was in hell on earth, yet, in the middle of my suffering, I held on to one thing, my mind. I knew that my only escape was through education. No matter how broken, how beaten, how starved, I refused to let go of my dream. I clung to it like a drowning child to a piece of driftwood. And God, oh, how He favored me. Even in the darkness, He sent people, kind souls who saw my worth when my own family didn't. He was preparing me, shaping me, refining me, because I was not just a survivor, I was chosen for a purpose. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this? Esther 4:14. So now look at me, a doctor, a woman of greatness, a testimony of resilience. I had every reason to be bitter, angry, vengeful, but I chose not to be. I refused to let my pain turn me into the very thing that tried to destroy me. For years now, my stepmother has been trying to reach me. But tell me, how does one heal from scars that still burn? And my mother, the woman who walked away, who never looked back, who left me to fight demons alone. Wherever you are, know this. Your daughter, the one you abandoned 29 years ago, has risen. Without a mother's love, without a father's warmth, without a home to call her own. I have risen, and I am unstoppable. Let my story be a testament. Pain may shape you, but it does not have to break you. I am here. I am whole. I am a miracle. Join me on this journey of hope and resilience. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's inspire the world, one story at a time. Turn on notifications so you never miss an inspiring story.